Well, the Big Ten is back in week one. We've got 4 conference games. Favorites Ohio State start their 2021 campaign on the road against Minnesota. That's Thursday night. Fans will get to see their first chance at C.J. Stroud as the Buckeyes quarterback. Friday night on ESPN, Northwestern hosts Michigan State, and Saturday features 2 top 20 matchups, Penn State and Wisconsin at noon, followed by Indiana against Iowa at 3:30. Greg, look. As we survey the Big Ten, I will ask you specifically about that conference. Which of these teams can make the biggest week one statement?
I'm going to go Ohio State. And Ohio State has kind of been lost in the shuffle, albeit ranked in the top 5. Everyone seems to be poking holes in what they bring back off a team that did a pretty dang good job last year, Des. It's amazing how we forget how good those wide receivers were, how talented that defense was in all but just a couple games. Yes, they didn't look great against Alabama, but whose defense did? I happen to think this defense is going to collectively look a lot better, especially along the line of scrimmage. The secondary is not going to be worse than it was and as inconsistent as it was last year, so I think they'll be better there. The offense is ready-made and tailor-made to plug a quarterback in and have success. We've seen this group do this time and time again, and yet they're only a 2-touchdown favorite on the road at Minnesota against a team that really didn't look very consistent last year. So I think Ohio State, if they go out and pound Minnesota, that would send an early message that this team's not going to drop off at all, Des.
Greg, I'm telling you, listen, my friend Greg, let me offer some words of advice to you. There's no way a top 4 team can ever make a statement against a team that's not even in the top 25. They can beat Minnesota by 5 touchdowns, and we're going to say, you know what? They're supposed to beat Minnesota by 5 touchdowns. There's no way they can make a statement beating Minnesota on the road by 2, 3, 4. Who cares? So I don't know about that one. But I think Penn State, though, Greg, listen, I think people are sleeping on the Nittany Lions. You know why, Greg? Because they started the season 0-5 a year ago. But don't forget, then they were able to run the table. They won 4 games in a row. What does that tell you about that team's resolve? I mean, you're talking about a team that could have folded their tent after going 0-5, but no. They hung in there. They kept fighting. They returned about 9 starters on offense, including their quarterback, Sean Clifford, and their outstanding wide receiver, Jahan Dotson. They bring back 7 guys on defense. I think Penn State going up against Wisconsin, that might be the Big Ten team that can make a statement.
Favored to win 10 out of their 12 games, as you can see right there. Listen, as we look ahead to week 1 this year, let's not forget what happened as we opened the college football season last year. We flash back opening weekend. Louisiana went on the road as 13-point underdogs. They stunned Iowa State in Ames. Billy Napier and the Raging Cajuns went on to win 10 games last season. They open in Austin against another Big 12 team. That would be Texas. The Horns 8-point favorites in that one.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.